It's a lot of people.
Does it say call using internet audio? What would you put? Didn't have any of that?
No.
What are you doing here?
Let me see. Oh, you can hear me?
I don't see nobody. I don't see nobody.
Good morning. My name is Gonzalez. I'm the judge of the Robstown Municipal Court. Today's date is Friday, November 20th. The time is 10:09 a.m. We are already on the record. I want to thank y'all for being here this morning. We are conducting these hearings virtually via Zoom, and I appreciate you guys showing up. Because not everyone does. There was a lot of more people that were summoned to be here this morning, but you guys showed up and I appreciate that. What we are doing here this morning are what's called arraignments, or your initial appearance. That means you're appearing in court for the first time to answer to your citation or to your charges. The way today is gonna work, and once again, we're doing this virtually, so it's a little different. After I finish talking to you folks, I will be putting everyone back in the waiting room. And then I will be calling you out one by one. And I'll let you know what you're being charged with. I'll swear you in first. Then I'm gonna let you know what you're being charged with. And then I'm gonna ask you, how do you plead? You're gonna have three choices. You can plead guilty, not guilty, or no contest. Those are your three choices. If you plead guilty or no contest, it's essentially the same thing. I will find you guilty, and then we will go to the sentencing portion of the case. If you plead not guilty, you will then be notified by mail of your pretrial date. At that pretrial date, there will be an attorney for the state present, and you will have the opportunity to speak to Mr. Isasi. Epi Isasi is the attorney that represents the state. You would have an opportunity to speak to him regarding your case. A lot of times people come to court wanting to talk to the judge about their case. I'm not allowed to. The only time that I can talk to you or hear about the facts of your case is either you've already pled guilty or no contest, and I'm talking to you during the sentencing portion of the case, or we're at the trial of the case, and that can listen to the facts of the case. But the prosecutor can listen to you. He can, if you have evidence that you want to present, that you want him to consider, the prosecutor has the ability to recommend a dismissal if he feels that it's warranted. Okay, so at the pretrial, that is a great opportunity for you to try to get your case resolved without going to trial. If you are unable to resolve your case at the pretrial stage, you will then be given a trial date, and your trial, whether it's in front of a jury or in front of me, which is the court, at your trial, you will then have the opportunity to defend yourself, okay? If you plead guilty or no contest, let me explain the difference between those. No contest, basically what you're telling the court is that you're not contesting the matter. You're not saying you did it, you're not saying you didn't do it, you're just not contesting it. If you plead no contest, like I said, I will find you guilty, and then we will proceed to the sentencing portion of the case. What's the difference? Well, for instance, when you plead no contest, and then if somebody tries to sue you in civil court, your plea of no contest cannot be used against you to try to prove that you admitted guilt, because you did not admit guilt, okay? So that's one of the differences. At the sentencing portion of the case, that's after you pled guilty or no contest, that's where I can, if you want to speak to me, and you want me to consider circumstances, at that time I can talk to you. You can tell me whatever you want to tell me before I issue sentence. And there's a number of things I can do at the sentencing portion. I can find you guilty and convict you. That's a straight out judgment, right? That's where if that happens, it counts as a conviction. Or if I feel that you qualify, I can place you on what's called deferred. When you're on deferred disposition, that's basically like being on probation. If you do what I ask you to do and you pay what I ask you to pay, at the end of the disposition period, the case gets dismissed. And then there's what's called the driving safety course program. If I feel you qualify for this program, I can offer you the program. So that is a 90-day program where you pay an upfront fee, which is usually around $140, and that has to be paid today or at the latest tomorrow by state law, because the program begins right away. And if you don't get in trouble in 90 days, any other tickets, and if you take a driving safety course, you can do it online or in person, and you maintain valid insurance, and you turn in a certified copy of your driving record, your case will get dismissed, okay? So that's another option. Now, if there's anyone, after I say order fine and court costs to be paid, and that can either be on a straight up conviction or on the deferred disposition, if you find that you are unable to pay, there are alternative means to payment. There is an application that you fill out, and if you find yourself in that position, you just have to call the court and we can email it to you or mail it to you. You fill out the application, and then we'll have a hearing where I determine whether you are indigent or not. If I make a determine that you are indigent, then I can place you on a payment plan. I can put you on an extended payment plan, or I can order community service or a combination of those things, okay? So just because you are not financially able to pay at this time, there are other things that we can do so that we can be on course to meet that obligation, okay? Some other things I need to let you know. If you are not a United States citizen, a plea of guilty or no contest and a conviction could affect your status in the United States. So if you find yourself in that position, you may want to consult a lawyer before going forward. There are consequences beyond this courtroom on certain charges. For instance, driving with no insurance, although it will result in a fine and court cost in my court, you could also be subject to surcharges from the state of Texas, which is beyond the control of this courtroom. So that is something you need to be aware of. If you have a question whether your particular charge will have consequences beyond this courtroom, I strongly advise you speak to an attorney. I'm going to let you know some rights that you have. These are all Class B misdemeanors with fines that normally do not exceed $500. You have the right to have a jury determine your guilt or innocence. You can waive your right to a trial by jury, and you can have a trial before the court, which is me. You have the right to have an attorney represent you. If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will not be appointed to you, because once again, there is no chance of jail time in these cases. But an attorney could help you understand the law, could help you understand procedure, and could help you make decisions regarding your case. If you choose to go forward without a lawyer, I have no choice but to hold you to the same standard as if you were an attorney. Is there anyone at this time that does not wish to go forward and wishes to go hire an attorney? Okay. You also have the Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. You do not have to testify in your case against yourself. It is the state's burden to prove their case against you beyond a reasonable doubt. As you sit there today, you are innocent until proven guilty. I won't hold it against you. And if you have a jury that's going to decide your case, they will be instructed not to hold it against you if you choose not to testify. Does everyone understand these rights? Okay. Before I put everyone into the waiting room and begin with the individual cases, is there anyone that has any questions? Okay. Also, so that you are aware, these proceedings are on YouTube. You can go to YouTube and enter a search for Robstown Municipal Court, and you can see these proceedings as they are taking place. Okay, so that being said, I'm going to go ahead and put everybody in the waiting room. I kind of have a list of who appeared first, so I'll be taking those people in the order of the list that I have. And if for whatever reason something comes up while you're in the waiting room, you have the ability to send a message. Okay, and if you'll just send us a message, we will try to attend to you. Okay. All right. The way I figured it out, Nat, is that the top person on the list is the one who got there first. So I got Alexandria. You don't? It says stop live stream. I'm live right now. Let me get this Alexandria. Okay. Can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can put your hand down. Court calls cause number 201-000-4213, State of Texas versus Alexandria Vasquez. Ms. Vasquez, how old are you?
19, sir.
Okay, Ms. Vasquez. You are charged with the offense of assault by contact alleged to have occurred on or about October 20th, 2020, against Gabriel Caballero on or about, in Robstown, Nueces County, Texas. Are you aware of that charge?
Yes, sir.
You understand it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, as to the charge of assault by contact on or about October 20th, 2020 in Robstown, Nueces County, Texas, as to that charge, how do you plead?
No contest.
The court will accept your plea of no contest. Today's date is what again, Nate? Alexandra, who's Gabriel? How is he related to you?
I'm not related to him, sir. He was just someone I had seen at the place I was at.
Okay, so he doesn't reside with you. He's not normally
No,
part
sir.
of everyday life. Okay. All right. Ms. Vasquez, I am going to place you on 90 days deferred disposition.
Okay.
It's going to be a fine of $215 and costs of $81 for a total of $296. You also,
Okay, sir. Can I'm sorry.
hold on, let me finish, okay?
Yes, sir.
I have to do 4 hours anger management course online.
Yes, sir.
Okay, go ahead and ask your question.
Can you explain the 90-day rule thing to me? I don't
Okay.
really understand.
So for 90 days, don't get in trouble. Don't get any citations. Just stay out of trouble. You're going to have, I was going to ask you, within those 90 days, the fine and the court costs have to be paid. Okay?
Yes, sir.
normally we want that paid today. Can you pay the $296 today?
No, sir. I'm a full-time student, so I don't have a job or
Okay, let me ask you this. Can you pay the $81? When's the soonest you can pay the $81? That's the court cost.
I'm not really sure on that, to be honest.
I'm going to give you 30 days to pay the $81.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that's going to be, what day is that? Yes. I'm going to give you till December 20th to pay the $81. The fine of $215, I'm going to give you to the end of the 90-day period. Okay, that's going to be
Yes, sir.
That's going to be February 18th, 2020. Okay. You also, the 4 hours anger management, you'll have the full 90 days to get that done.
Okay, sir.
So if you find yourself where you're unable to make the financial payments that I'm asking you, it's like I told you in the beginning when I was talking to everyone, you can call the court, you can ask for an application, you can fill it out, and then we'll have a hearing, and then I can consider doing something else.
Okay, sir.
But the 4 hours anger management, that's not going to go away. That has to be done. Okay.
Okay.
So the sooner you do that, the better. It's just any course online that's certified, okay, where you can get a certificate showing that you took the course.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Now, what's going to happen next? Natalie, are we going to mail it to them, or you want her to call? Or we're going to call them?
Is there any way she can come into the office to sign off on documents?
Do you live in Robstown?
At the moment, yes.
Okay. I need you either today or Monday to come by the court. Okay. Our lobby is open. You can
Okay,
come
sir.
into City Hall, come into the court, and there's some paperwork that we need to give you that outlines everything you need to do. Okay.
Okay.
This is important because if you don't pick it up, then all this goes out the window and a warrant will go out for your arrest. Okay.
Okay, sir.
We want to make sure that you're successful. Okay.
Okay, sir.
All right. Any questions before I let you go?
No, sir.
Let me verify your phone number, Alexandra. What's your phone number?
361-660-6272.
And are you still at 229 East Avenue F?
No, sir. No.
I'm sorry, 630 Wright Street.
No, sir.
Okay, what's your address now?
I don't really know it. It's in Annabelle, but I gave it to the lady when I went to go pick up my paper for court. I think she got down my address, my new one. I recently just moved.
Okay, it's on IH 37 in Annabelle?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we have it.
Okay.
Okay, then I'm gonna go ahead and excuse you, and you just need to come by today or Monday, okay?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Court calls number 201-000-4211, State of Texas versus James Sanchez. Mr. Sanchez, please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? You need to unmute your... Mr. Sanchez, how old are you?
18.
Mr. Sanchez. You are charged with the offense of public intoxication alleged to have occurred on or about October 20th, 2020 in Robstown, Nueces County, Texas. Are you aware of that charge?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand it?
Yes, sir.
As to the charge of public intoxication on or about October 20th, 2020 in Robstown, Nueces County, Texas, as to that charge, how do you plead?
Not guilty.
The court will accept your
No
plea.
consent.
We're going to set this matter for trial. If you need to have a trial, who wants to have it in front of a jury or in front of the court, which is me?
No, what was that, sir?
If you have to have a trial, do you want it in front of the court or do you want it in front of a jury?
I'm taking no consent.
I'm sorry?
No consent.
You want to plead no contest?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you don't want a trial.
No, sir.
Okay, so you're pleading no contest. Okay, hold on real quick. Okay, Mr. Sanchez, I'm going to accept your plea of no contest. You've been found guilty of the offense of public intoxication. The fine assessed in this case is going to be $230.
Yes, sir.
Court costs are going to be $81 for a total of $311. Moreover, the court must require other sanctions, okay? I'm gonna have to attend an alcohol awareness program. Natalie, it has to be approved by DAP, DADAP. Do we have information on that? We'll get you the information for that program, okay?
Yes, sir.
You're gonna have to come into the court for the paperwork and we'll have that information for you.
Yes, sir.
It's 90 days.
Hold on. You're also gonna have to do 8 hours of community service.
Yes, sir.
that alcohol awareness program, you can have 90 days to complete it. If you fail to complete that program, I could order that your license be suspended. If you do not have a driver's license, I can deny the issuance of a license or permit for a period up to 6 months. Does he have any other convictions in this court, Natalie? Okay. Okay, Mr. Sanchez, you're gonna need to come by the court and pick up the paperwork, okay?
Yes, sir.
Can I get a good phone number on you?
361-429-7750.
Okay, Mr. Sanchez, will you be able to come in today or Monday?
Oh, yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. I'm gonna go ahead and excuse you. Can I have your name, ma'am? Can you unmute your screen?
Right
There
there.
Yes, ma'am. Can I have your name?
Yes, my name is Amy Marie Aguilar.
Okay. Okay, Ms. Aguilar, can you please raise your right hand?
Yes, sir.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. You are Amy Marie Aguilar?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, Ms. Aguilar, you are charged with the offense of assault by contact alleged to have occurred on or about October 20th, 2020 in Robstown, Nueces County, Texas, against a Valerie Lascano. Are you aware of this charge?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. As to the charge of assault by contact alleged to have occurred on October 20th, 2020 in Robstown, Nueces County, Texas, as to that charge, how do you plead?
No content.
The court will accept your plea of no contest. Ms. Aguilar, what relation are you to Valerie Lascano?
I don't know her. I don't know who she is.
Okay. So no relation,
just-
y'all don't see
No.
each other on an everyday
No,
basis? Okay.
no, I was just, I had tapped in her arm, but like to say her name, but she just said, changed the whole scenario, but I don't know who she is or anything.
Where did this occur at?
At that location, Bar and Grill.
Okay. Okay, Ms. Aguilar, I'm just gonna, I know you don't know her, but if you see her, stay away from her, okay?
Yes.
I'm gonna order, it's gonna be 90 days deferred disposition. It's gonna be a fine of $215
Okay.
and cost of $81 for a total of $296.
Okay.
You need to do 4 hours of anger management that you can do online, any certified course.
Okay.
That has to be done within the 90-day period.
Yes, Your Honor.
The 296, when can you pay that?
I'm not sure, Your Honor, because I just started my new job because I just had a baby, right? And I just started my new job, so I probably won't get paid till like 2 more weeks, I think. I'm not sure.
Okay, so if I give you 30 days to pay it off, you think you can do it?
Oh, yes, absolutely. Yes, sir.
Okay, so you're gonna have 30 days to pay the fine and court costs, and that's gonna be what day, Natalie? By December 20th.
Okay. Yes, Your Honor.
If for whatever reason that day comes and you're short or whatever, just make sure you get with us and we can give you an extension if needed, okay?
Yes, yes, Your Honor.
I'm gonna need you to come by the court, okay? Do you know where the court is located?
Yes. It's the one in
Okay.
Main Street, right?
Yes, ma'am. You need to come by here today or Monday so you can pick up your paperwork, okay?
Okay.
And can I have your phone number?
Yes, it's 361-356-5792.
And are you still at 201 North 3rd Street in Robstown?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, Ms. Aguilar, then we will be seeing you here either today or on Monday, okay?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes.
Thank you. I'm gonna excuse you.
Okay. Thank you. Have a good
You're
day.
welcome. Thank you. She owes us a lot.
Oh.
Okay, let me see here. We're gonna have to figure it out here in a little while. Yes, ma'am. Can I please have your name? You need to unmute.
Lydia Cruz.
Court calls cause number 201-000-4191, State of Texas versus Lydia Cruz. Ms. Cruz, please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Ms. Cruz. You are Lydia Cruz, correct?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Cruz, you are charged with the offense of public intoxication alleged to have occurred on October 18th, 2020 in Robstown, Nueces County, Texas. Are you aware of that charge?
I am aware.
And do you understand it?
No.
Okay. Public intoxication is basically, I'm going to read to you what it is, okay? It says that on that date that you appeared in a public place, which was the 500 block of Washington Street, while under the influence of alcohol or a controlled substance or a drug or a combination of two or more of the substances to your body, to the degree that you did not, that you presented a danger to yourself or to someone else, contrary to the ordinance of the city of Robstown and the state and the statutes of the state of Texas. Okay, so basically they're stating that you were intoxicated in public. That's what they're stating. Do you understand this?
I understand that, but I also understand that I wasn't intoxicated.
Okay, and that's fine. You're going to have the right to, like I said, at this proceeding, all you're doing is pleading guilty, not guilty, or no contest. So you have the ability to plead not guilty. Like I said, you are presumed innocent until proven guilty. Okay, so after if you plead not guilty, then you'll have an ability to speak to the prosecutor. At that time, you can explain to him, what happened or what the situation is, and then, like I said, he has the ability to do a number of things. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So I'm going to formally ask you as to the charge of public intoxication alleged to have occurred on October 18, 2020 in Robstown, Nueces County, Texas. As to that charge, how do you plead?
Not guilty.
Okay, the court was going to accept your plea of not guilty. We're going to set this case for a pretrial and then for a trial. If you have to go to a trial, Ms. Cruz, do you want it in front of a jury or do you want it in front of the judge?
What's the difference? Like,
Yeah, so a jury trial, there would be 6 people from the community that would sit and listen to the case and then determine guilt or innocence. Okay. If you waive that, then I will be the one listening to the case, and then I will determine guilt or innocence. That's the difference.
can I do that?
Yes, ma'am. It's your choice.
Yeah.
So you want to have it before the court, which is me, correct?
Yeah. So I don't have to explain the whole situation again. You're already gonna know what's going on, right?
Well, I'll know what the charge is. Like I said, I won't talk to anybody regarding the facts. The first time I hear the facts, it will be at the trial. Okay.
Okay.
That
I
way,
mean, I don't know. What do you recommend? Honestly, this has never happened to me, so this is like my first time.
no, I understand. And really it's your choice. You have the right to a trial by jury, but you can also have it where the judge is the one listening to the facts. So I can't make that decision for you.
Okay, I'll just do it with the judge because
Okay.
I also feel like because I feel like I'm trying to make it to where I feel like I'm getting harassed by one of the cops that was present, that he's the one who actually arrested me. So yeah, I think it'd be best that way. So
Okay,
it
Ms.
could be
Cruz.
known.
All right, let me verify your address. Okay, Ms. Cruz?
Yes, sir.
306.
That is what's on my ID, but my address is 1309, and that's Ruben Chavez,
Okay.
Robstown, Texas 78380.
Okay, can you give me a phone number too, Ms. Cruz?
361-815-1031. 1031.
Okay. Ms. Cruz, I'm just going to ask either at some point today or on Monday, if you can come by City Hall. You know where City Hall is on Main Street. That's where the court is, okay? If you can come by here so you can sign off on the document where you're pleading not guilty and where you're requesting the trial in front of the court, okay?
Okay.
Right, thank you. Any questions before I let you go?
No, sir. I think that's it.
All right, ma'am. You have a good day.
Likewise.
Okay. I fixed them all.
No, because remember on the notary part, you didn't put, I was gonna change that,
Mm.
and have her seal, and then
Okay, I got you. I did the other stuff.
you have to make another one.
For what?
Just so you conduct ID, and then you put possession possession of controlled substance, which is a class B. Like it should be possession of drug paraphernalia.
Oh,
That's that
okay.
came by when we reviewed them.
Okay, I'll make those changes. Let me get to, I'll tell you in a minute. I may not know who's next because it just says iPhone.
You should know. You should send a message like to everyone, message your name.
Yes, sir. Can I have your name?
Yes, sir. It's Israel Mendez.
Okay. Court calls cause number 201-104274, State of Texas versus Israel Mendez Jr. Mr. Mendez, can you please raise your right hand?
Yes, sir.
You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Mendez. You are charged with the offense of failing to yield the right-of-way causing an accident alleged to have occurred on or about November 1st, 2020 in Robstown, Nueces County, Texas. Are you aware of that charge?
Yes, sir. I sure am.
You understand it?
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Mendez, as to the charge of failing to yield right-of-way causing an accident on or about November 1st, 2020 in Robstown, Nueces County, Texas, as to that charge, how do you plead?
I plead guilty.
The court will accept your plea of guilty. The court will assess a fine of $185.90, costs of $150 for a total of $345.90. Mr. Mendez, when can you pay this?
Is there any way that I can do like a payment plan?
Well, this is what we can do. Normally, we give you 30 days to pay it. If at the end of 30 days you still find that you can't pay it or you haven't paid it all, then we can put you on an extended payment plan. There's an application you fill out, okay? And then we can put you on something longer.
Okay. I know I'm here at work and I missed the when you were discussing the options. I
Yes,
know
sir.
there was one option, something about like not having to have it on your insurance, something like that.
Yes, sir, but you have a CDL,
Yes, sir.
so that option is not available to you.
Okay. No, I was just
No,
wondering.
and it's hard because when you have a CDL, really the only option the judge can do is to find you guilty. For whatever, the state of Texas holds a higher standard as a CDL driver. But what I can do, I can give you days to pay this off. If for whatever reason you're not paid by then, you just let us know, and there's an application you fill out, and we can put you on a longer payment plan. Okay. Okay.
Okay. Another question.
Go ahead.
Um, okay. Another question. To pay it, do I have to go to the court, or how would I be able to pay this?
Okay. Well, I was about to tell you, we're going to need you to stop by the court. I know you live in Alice. Is that correct? Mr. Mendez?
Yes, sir. I live here in Corpus.
You live in Corpus. Okay. I'm
Yes,
sorry,
sir.
because your license
No.
has an address.
No. I work in Corpus, but I live in Alice.
Okay. If on your way home, so long as it's before 5, the court closes at 5. If you can stop by the Robstown Municipal Court, we're located on Main Street. The address should be on your citation, and we will give you the paperwork that you need. And you will be able to, at that time, also, we'll give you a copy of the application. That way, in case you find yourself where you need to fill that out. Okay.
Okay. All right,
Okay.
sir.
So if you can do that today or by Monday, if you run into a situation where you can't make it within the court hours, just call us up and we'll make other arrangements to get you the paperwork. Okay.
Okay. I appreciate it, sir.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Mendez.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
I'm gonna excuse you. Huh? Just because they fill it out doesn't mean.
He just asked for it to become paid. He didn't ask about that.
He was asking about a payment plan earlier.
I feel like if you give them like already 60 days, I feel like that was an accident. That's almost $400. So I already, so he,
Yeah, but I thought after 30 days, you got the $25 deal
it's
and
15.
or 15.
It was
Oh no, I got this person joining. Can you, yes, ma'am. Can you give me your name, please?
Priscilla Pantoja.
Okay, Ms. Pantoja, please raise your right hand. You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth shall help you, God?
I do.
Okay, you can put your hand down. Pantoja, you are Priscilla Pantoja, correct?
Correct.
Court calls number 2011-004272 and 2011-004273, State of Texas versus Priscilla Pantoja. Ms. Pantoja, you are charged with 2 offenses. The first being speeding 45 in a 30-mile-per-hour zone. The second being possession of drug paraphernalia, both alleged to have occurred on or about November 1st, 2020 in Robstown, Nueces County, Texas. Are you aware of those charges?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand them?
Yes.
How old are you, Ms. Pantoja?
I'm 21.
Okay. As to the charge of speeding 45 in a 30-mile-per-hour zone on or about November 1st, 2020 in Robstown, Nueces County, Texas, as to that charge, how do you plead?
Guilty.
And as to the charge of possession of drug paraphernalia alleged to have occurred on November 1st, 2020 in Robstown, Nueces County, Texas, as to that charge, how do you plead?
Guilty.
The court will accept your plea of guilty on both charges. On the speeding, Ms. Pantoja, have you taken a driving safety course in the past year?
No, sir.
Okay, let me tell you what that is, okay? This driving safety course
Okay.
program is a 90-day program where, how much is it? You would be required to pay $144 either today or Monday, okay? It has to be paid right away.
Yes, sir.
You do a driving safety course. You can do it online. You could do it in person. I don't know if they're doing that, but I know they have it online. You maintain valid insurance for the 90-day period, and you bring us a certified abstract, right? That's if you go to the DPS website where you get your driving work, it's called an abstract. You bring the certified copy of the abstract of your driving record, and the case gets dismissed. Is that something you're interested in?
Yes, sir.
Okay. When would you be able to pay the 144?
More than likely on Monday.
Monday. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So I'm going to order 90 days driving safety course. And you need to be by on Monday to number one, to get the paperwork. Okay.
Okay.
And to pay the required fee.
Yes, sir.
What else? Yeah. Make sure you bring your insurance and your driver's license with you. Okay, Ms. Pantoja?
Yes, sir.
Okay. On the possession of drug paraphernalia, it looks like they stayed on here a marijuana rolling tool with residue.
Sure.
Is that your understanding?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, Ms. Pantoja, you know you can't have this in your possession. You understand that, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. For that, Ms. Pantoja, Have you ever been charged with this offense before?
No, sir.
All right, I'm going to place you on 90 days deferred disposition. You don't get any other charges. It's going to run concurrent with the other one, but you don't get anything else, and you do what I ask you to do, the case is going to get dismissed, okay?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to require you to do a drug awareness course online.
Okay.
Do those go by hours? It's going to be 4 hours, okay?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to lower the fine, Ms. Pantoja, because it's your first time. You've already got what you're having to pay on the speeding. Hoping you learn from this mistake, okay? So
Yes, sir.
I'm lowering the fine from $230 to $100, okay?
Yes, sir.
Or the cost stay the same, Natalie? Yes. It's going to be cost of $76 for a total of 182. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes, sir.
For $176, okay? So
Oh,
I know you're going to pay the 140 on Monday, the 144.
Yes.
When do you think you can pay the 176?
um,
And I'm willing to give
on-
you more time than Monday since you're already paying something on Monday.
can we do it on December 2nd? Because that's my payday from work.
Sure. Okay, we'll have that due December 2nd, okay?
Alrighty, sir.
Okay, Ms. Pantoja. I wish you luck. Just do what I asked you to do, and both of these cases will be dismissed, okay?
Yes, sir.
You have any questions?
As far as paying it on Monday, do I have to go to the city hall in Robstown to pay it, or?
Yes, please. I should have said that earlier. Come by City Hall in Robstown. You're going to get the paperwork that we need to sign, and we'll give you a copy. That way you know exactly what you need to do, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. He's so young. Last one. I already pushed the button. Can you please tell me your name, ma'am? Oh, you need to unmute your button there.
Okay. Kara Hernandez?
Kara Hernandez?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Court calls number 201-000-4225, State of Texas versus Kara Hernandez. Ms. Hernandez, please raise your right hand. Swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Okay, you can put your hand down. You are Kara Hernandez, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, Ms. Hernandez. Hold on real quick, Ms. Hernandez.
Can you hear me?
Hold on real quick, okay?
Okay.
Ms. Hernandez?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so we're gonna have to reset this case because there's a missing document. But I wanted to ask you, I had previously put you on a payment plan for 3 other cases.
Yes.
And it looks like you are in default on those. Can you tell me what's going on?
Well, right now I'm pending disability. I have lupus and rheumatoid arthritis. I'm unable to work. I'm pending disability. I don't have any money that's, like affordable, $75 a month or 100, because my bills alone are very expensive. I was wondering if I can pay like some bare minimum of something just so I can pay something, you know what I mean? Because
Yeah, let's do this, Ms. Hernandez. When's the last time that she came in here with the application? 2019. Ms. Hernandez, when you get it, if you can come by City Hall, we're going to give you another application, okay? Like the one you filled out before. We'll set you up another hearing so I can hear what your situation is now, right? Because there's other things that we can do to try to get you where this is no longer over your head, okay?
yes, I need to be able to get my driver's license, you know what I mean? Like,
No, I understand that, Ms. Hernandez. So that's why I need to have another hearing, kind of hear, put on the record what your situation is now. And we can try to come up with another solution. Okay, Ms. Hernandez?
okay, sounds good.
In the meantime, we're gonna get you reset on this case. Let me make sure that I have the correct address for you. Are you still at 204 East Avenue E?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. And let me get a good phone number for you, Ms. Hernandez.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
It is 361. This, let me go get this number because I got a brand new number and I don't remember it. Just a second. I know it's 413. I think it's 413-3293.
Okay, Ms. Hernandez. All right, so we'll be sending you notice for the new date on this ticket. But in the meantime, if you can come pick up that application, that way we can get you on a plan so that we can get these things done, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
All right, thank you, Ms. Hernandez. Any questions?
Thank you. No, sir. Well, I needed to ask about this court case that I have right now with the dog. Can I gather pictures and stuff like that as far as of the fence and stuff like that?
Okay, well, I think you came in a little late when I was kind of talking about it. Like for today, all I can do is take your plea, and since we're resetting your case, but the one to talk to about that's going to be the prosecutor.
Okay.
The prosecutor's the one bringing the case. He'll be able to show you what evidence he has, okay, if any, and discuss the case with you. If you feel the case shouldn't have been brought against you, you can talk to him about that, and if he agrees, he has the ability to dismiss the case if he chooses, okay? But we're not yet. We got to get you. I got to formally let you know what you're being charged with, and then you'll let me know how you plead, okay?
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Hernandez.
Thank you so much. You have a good day.
You too. All right. The time is what, Natalie? Only 10. The time is 11:07, and we are off the record. Got to wait 30 seconds for the YouTube. I know it says we're not on it, but